All right.
What's going on, good people? This is Byron and Thad back with your 9 to 5 wholesaler show.
I'm
Uh,
still here. I'm still here.
Thad is in the building. What's the flavor of the day, Thad?
The flavor of the day. We got some chicken. We got some rice. Trying to get my mind right. So I'm eating healthy. That's the flavor.
So you tell me it ain't fried chicken?
Nah, nah. It's not.
Not
It's not
fried
fried,
rice?
folks. It's not fried. I'm eating. Trying to eat healthy. Mind power.
Oh man, so yeah, we come here to talk about mindset. I saw some other day that was saying that health is the key to wealth. So um
I hope not.
you're not crazy, man.
I hope that's not the key.
Oh man. But anyways, man, we're gonna jump right in. We see some people commenting already. Got Ali in this thing. What's up, man? Jordan said, "What's good? What's good, Jordan, man? What's going on with your with your deal you had to reverse?" Uh Cody came through. What's going on, Cody? How you doing, man? So A says Thad gotta walk.
Oh man, you're right. You're right, Ali. You're right. Because
Thad
you said that, I'm a I'm gonna walk today
for 5 hours.
for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. That's my pledge. Um, I'm gonna walk for 30 minutes and play the game while I'm walking. But I'm gonna walk for 30 minutes a day. Hold on, tell my wife, Andrea, I'm gonna walk for 30 minutes today. They calling me out. All right.
Oh man, that's a good one. So yeah, health is wealth. I need my bag, man. I can't believe that deal that you talked about that you had to
Health,
give
health is
back.
wealth.
You had to give back your assignment fee. That's crazy, man. So Ali said, great call last night. Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. So but yeah, man, we up in this thing gonna talk about mindset Monday, right? Always, I hate the weekend. I love just being able to wake up and go hunting. It's like, what can I find today? Right. So, you know, but the mindset Monday, it just takes me back to when I was just, roaming, not worried about really making money, anything like that. And this one guy, you know, was all about trying to make a little money, you know. And he gave me a book. He told me about a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Uh, and it kind of shifted my mindset, my way of thinking, not just in that aspect, but it led me down like a rabbit hole, right? It's like, oh, I learned about that. Like, I want to learn about more stuff related to that, which led me kind of on this journey of just getting better in general, you know. So it's like you get better at one thing, it's like you start to say, okay, I want to get better at other stuff and just get better in general. So like the rich dad poor dad mindset shift. That Tell us about the rich dad poor dad mindset shift. Like, you always talk about getting people to read Rich Dad Poor Dad. What mindset shift are you trying to get people to have with reading that book?
I think that book is important for everybody, but it's really important for wholesalers because us as wholesalers, me, you, all of everybody watching this, or who wants to be wholesalers. Sometimes we start just like, I'm gonna do a deal, I'm gonna do a deal, I'm gonna do a deal, but we're all in quadrant one. Like
Yeah.
we're not, like we kind of like we're not really running a business. We're running like it's like we're working. And once we start working, there's no more deals.
Yeah.
But like if you can even just kind of keep in your head, rich the whole because I used to sell sandwiches at school or do things to make money. But when I read the book, I was like, oh my god, I can get money and make the money work for me. Like that's like, oh my god, But I think sometimes when wholesalers starting out, it's good that you doing the flips. Maybe I know you got your triplets. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's Okay, I didn't know if everybody,
Yeah,
no.
I got triplex, man.
he got triplets. I've been there. It's real. It's real. But it's good for wholesalers to think about, like, I'm gonna, as I'm wholesaling, some, it's gonna be hard maybe when you're first starting out, but like, maybe year 2, year 3, maybe you can get, 1 or 2 properties a year, like smaller properties, and kind of build up your cash flow and work on your streams of income, because that's one of the things, Rich Dad Poor Dad, streams of income and money can work for you. So all of us need that. So I think it's a great book for everybody, but especially wholesalers, because we don't want to be wholesaling, forever. You
Yeah.
know, you know, can't stop. Gotta
Yeah,
find the
can't
next
stop,
deal.
won't stop, baby. Can't
Yeah.
stop, won't stop.
But
But
yeah,
I
that's one
think
thing, man.
I think we, or at least me,
Yeah.
definitely did that at the beginning. It's like you lose sight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, it's like it's almost like being like a regular, like it's almost being like a high school football player, and then you graduate from high school, go to college, you know, and then you make it to the big leagues. You start making big money. You like, man, I'm just gonna go out here and ball, man. You know what I'm saying? you know, you forget about all the other stuff, and that's kind of how I feel like I kind of did that. That I was like, not that I went out there and just ball, but it was like I was looking to buy property and create passive income and all that stuff. But I went and just made a ton of money, and I really wasn't thinking about passive income, all that other good stuff. And I think part of it was because like I was looking around. Well, I don't even think I was looking for it at first. I was just going. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, how far can I take this? You know what I'm saying?
I remember. I remember, folks. He's telling the truth.
Let's just run it up. Let's just keep going, going, going. And like we was telling y'all the other day, man, hard times bring the best out of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like things slow down. You start to look around like, man, I need to find other strategies, other ways. What's the best way we can do this? What's the best way we can do that? Then you start thinking about passive income. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of started thinking about it before, right? That's why I bought my truck. Cause I remember, even talking to Thad, I was like, hey man, I'm about this truck. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep the income coming. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was thinking about that, but building up property, I think one reason maybe I didn't look at property because it was so inflated, right? Maybe that's what it was.
But you were finding deals.
But I was finding too many deals, man. I was finding too many deals. And even a few of those, I was like, man, should I hold this? And then it's like, nah, I can make 50
You're like,
grand.
it's wholesale, not not hotel, not hold forever.
So yeah, man. So that's like one of the big things that like I'm kind of thinking about more now. It's like holding on to some of these properties. And I've heard people like Max Maxwell talk about, for however many wholesale deals he gonna hold on to one property or something like that. So like I'm kind of getting that mindset of doing that. I really want to do like bigger multifamily. So I kind of want to pursue that. That's another thing that I need to really start pushing. But that passive income side, you can't, like, I don't need to get so caught up with active income like that said, just active income, that I forget about the passive income that I originally was trying to do.
Yeah, that's it. That's the power of the book.
Yeah.
That and the richest man of Babylon.
The Richest Man of Babylon. Go ahead and switch that one that. The Richest Man of Babylon is one of my favorite, man. I read that
I
book over and over and over and over.
I don't know if any of y'all have read The Richest Man in Babylon, but he talks about, different ways, that people can make and or lose money. Give your money to the wrong kind of person, which I have done.
Yeah,
I
I've done
I
too.
have done. Like there was one guy, he said, I'm like, I don't know if you want to call it a parable, but they might just be parables, where he gave the guy money to invest in maybe jewelry or something, and the guy didn't have any experience in jewelry, and he lost all his money.
Yeah.
I have done that with a truck. Like many years ago, I had a partner in trucking, and I spent like $20,000 partnering with a guy, and I was in the military, and I said, "Here, you run the trucking. I'm gonna be in the military. I'm gonna be deployed. You know, just make sure I get paid." I got paid one time, the first time, just
man.
enough for me to get the second truck. Just enough for me to get the second one.
Yeah.
I never got paid again. But
Yeah.
he ran it into the ground and lost all the trucks. Like,
Dang.
but richest man in Babylon. So it's
Man in Babylon.
yeah. Had I just thought about the story, from what was it, like a $10 book? Had I used a story from a $10 book,
Say what
I could have saved $20,000.
Yeah,
But it's a cheap, like that Rich Dad Poor Dad, richest man in Babylon. Very cheap, real life lessons that can be translated to any language, any culture, as long as the culture got money. What you got? Somebody just said something.
Jordan said, "I just moved on, let it go. Got more deals I'm working on." Hey, that's the mindset to have, man. So just gonna focus on those. Yep. Was frustrated. But I mean, for the long run, yep, I'm keeping that abundance mindset. Plenty more money out there. Yep. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, man, you gotta let it go. I remember a 20K deal that I lost early on. Man, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Couldn't stop thinking about it, man. But after a while, I realized 20K come and 20K goes. It's like, dude, 20K comes and 20K goes. It's crazy how money come and go. But Ali says the Warren Buffett quote: "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." That
Exactly.
is true. So
Yeah.
I guess Coda said the great Richest Man in Babylon is a good book. Yeah, dude, Richest Man in Babylon is a real good one, man.
Yeah.
I think Napoleon Hill wrote that book. I think the Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, right?
Yeah. Robert Kiyosaki.
So, but yeah, man, that mindset shift of the Rich Dad Poor Dad, like, man, I had never really heard of nothing like that. So it was crazy when I heard of stuff like that. Like a lot of people think like I think it make it confrontational sometimes. The Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? It kind of get confrontational. It's like, are you telling people not to go to school? Or are you telling
Oh,
people not to do this? Are you telling people not to do that? What do you think about that, Pat?
remember the book he had, Smart Kid, Rich Kid? You're like, are you trying to get confrontational? Apparently so, because you said smart kid, rich kid. You're like, you can be a smart kid, or you can be a rich kid. I
So
was eating that up.
you are crazy, man. But I think you could, I think
Think you do both.
I
You can
think
be
you could
smart and
definitely
rich.
do both. I'm seeing a lot of kids that I taught in high school that
Yeah.
was like in my AP classes were super smart, but like, they more falling along that rich dad mentality, you know,
Oh, okay. Okay.
even though they are smart, they
Yeah.
may be even getting their education, but still taking the rich dad mentality all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I think that's pretty cool. I got
Like a Bill Gates or something.
I don't know about a Bill Gates, but
I'm saying like smart person. They got like a something in their garage. They working on. They
yeah,
got a master plan, kind
yeah,
of.
dude, they got some massive plans, man. So I've been able to teach some people that's out here doing some big stuff. So but yeah, man, it's good to see them crush it out there. And that, going after it, rich dad style. But at the same time, like they'll get the education, they're smart and all the other good stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, man. Uh but that mindset shift is really, it's eye opening. So if you hadn't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you need to go read Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you need a copy, contact that.
I need an affiliate link. Now look, he put me on.
He
Let
wants
me go
everybody
get affiliate
to
link.
read Rich Dad Poor Dad.
But yeah, I've been saying I read it back when I was like in 5th grade. And like it was just like, what? You can make money from money? Are you serious? All this time.
All this time,
Nobody told me this all this time.
That's all this
Like, you know how much money I could have made by now? I don't know. I don't know. I was hustling. But yeah, it was crazy. It got me into trouble.
So I already said that any of your students offered to learn under you for Rose State when they found out what you was doing. I had a few kids that was kind of interested, but none of them really took it serious like that, man. So, and then back then, like I wasn't trying to teach nobody nothing, dude. Like, I'm just doing my own thing. I really wasn't trying to teach them nothing. So
his kids weren't allowed to stand up in class, so they wouldn't have been able to walk up to his desk and ask him. They would have had to go like, I got a question about wholesale. No standing unless you leaving or coming in.
Hey, I see some kids stand up and do some stuff to, get ready to fight some teachers. So, you have to, be protective. I see some teachers get walked up on. You know what I'm saying? When I first started teaching, the teacher that was teaching that class before me, that group of kids that I was teaching, tried to fight the teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The whole group
ready to go.
Wow.
Even when I came in there, they was like, "Hey, if you jump on them, I got your back." So I was like, dude. So we all sit down. That way I know if somebody stand up and they coming at me, I automatically feel like this is about to go down.
If three people stand up at the same time,
it's like, whoa.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, man. So, a little different of a circumstance than Bremen High School,
Oh man, he's dropping my digits.
I'm sorry. If I was at Bremen,
Bremen's like the Chick-fil-A of high schools. If you've ever been to Chick-fil-A, that's like going to Bremen.
I'll tell you, at my schools like that, not even McDonald's, got to be something worse out there than McDonald's.
We highly favored. We're highly favored.
But yeah, man. So the wholesale state of mind, man. The wholesale state of mind is another thing too. And wholesaling, your road can be like down here, then it can go up, then it can come down, and this all can happen like, just like that. Like you could have a 60K deal and boop, you're done. You could have a 9K deal that you closed and then they call you back and say, "Hey, give me that money back." So,
I knew he was gonna say that, man. What's a guy named Jordan? As soon as he started talking, I was like, "Here it comes."
Your roads in wholesaling can go up and down. So like, talk about the mindset you got to have to actually make it in the business, not just to do one deal here or two, but like longer term to mentally make it in the business. Because a lot of people think it's more about how to wholesale, but I always think it's more about like this. So what kind of mindset do you think, what kind of some of the mental parts do you think people need to have in order to stick to wholesaling?
Myself. Are you asking? You might be asking them.
I'm asking.
Okay. I thought you asking them.
You're the expert on video.
Okay. You got a lot of people. I thought they about to, give us some of their thoughts. But I think, at least for myself, sometimes like one time I wrote an article about like having like a path in your life and having like you being like aligned with like what you're gonna do, like what's your goal for your life or what's your goal you're trying to achieve. And it's kind of like when you see like a rowing team, like how like there's a guy drumming, like keeping the tempo, like it's like doom, and everybody's rowing, with that stroke. It's like for myself, it's like I kind of feel like, like I have that like inside, like internally. And it's like, keep going, like, just keep going. Even if, like I'm trying to think when I first started wholesaling. Well, first I was driving for dollars, like we're not gonna walk to LA. We at least gonna drive. Like we ain't walking to LA. So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna walk. But so I spent some money, but I feel like you can still have the drums going, but you can change the tempo. Like we can move over a little bit. But just the mindset, like Byron was saying, not to quit. Even like when you get on that real high or whatever, like we're not gonna really take a day off. We're not just gonna like, oh, I made made $50,000. I want to take 2 weeks off and go to Spain or something. No, come back to work, get back to work. Be working on your stuff. What they say, rest on your laurels. Be trying to find things, just like Byron said, when things get a little rough, you can look around and be like, what's not working for us? What's not making us money? What is working for us? What is making us money? But I don't know. I kind of, for myself, I feel like there's like an inner drum beat, like your Bebo. What's that? What's that movie? Oh, what you got?
Hold on.
Byron's talking to the president, guys. Yeah. We might have said something a little bit too secretive, and they're telling us to cut it out. I know Byron asked me, but what do y'all personally think? Like, what keeps y'all motivated? Like, what do y'all like? How do y'all keep yourselves going when things aren't going well? I can see the comments as they pop up. At least I think I can. Or maybe I can't see it. Let me go over here to YouTube real quick. Let me see if I can find us. Let me go to YouTube. Family. Oh, somebody said okay. I got over here. One time. Okay, family. Okay. Yeah. So like, yeah, I feel like family is a big one. Like, I don't know how many of y'all got not letting people down. Got people that are depending on y'all. But yeah, family is real big for me as well. It's a big reason to to get up and get to work. I don't have kids myself, but I got myself and my wife to take care of. But yeah, that's a real big one. Family. Keep that mindset. Ali said Byron got a short. Got a short. I watched one time. Say no salary, how much he made on a deal. Oh, yeah, yeah. He used to have some good old times when he was a teacher. Did any of your students over? No, okay, all right. Man, this guy's still talking. Well, let's see. Shaking his head.
My bad. I had to take that one.
Okay, man, you good? You good?
Yeah. But yeah, man. So, I don't know. Were you talking about something that?
I was rambling. Gabrielle said family. Because I asked them, what they thought, what keeps them going. So then Gabrielle said family. I said family's, real big. It's a real big reason for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Like, family is a really big reason. Like, many people say you got to have your why, but a lot of times I just think you just gotta have something burning in you. Like I think some people just got it burning. You know, it is like something's just burning. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just different. Some people, their stuff is just not burning.
Yeah, but maybe the family could be the catalyst that
Yeah, some things are catalyst for making it burn. You know,
you said you were at school and they said we might have to let you go. You might have to,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you let me. You know, I'm gonna do this. I don't know, man. That's when you started. I don't know.
Pounded my fist.
Yeah, you started pounding your fist. We need that catalyst sometimes to put us in the right place.
Yeah, dude. But I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever that callus is, though, it's like different for different people. But like whatever it is for you, sometimes it's just you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to do something for you. So whatever it is for you, it just got to have something that burns inside of you. And sometimes it takes something to happen, like Dad's talking about. Like sometimes it takes something to happen for you to, have a catalyst, for you to have something that start driving you. Other people don't need nothing to happen, so it kind of just depends, man. But like,
Michael Jordan takes everything personal.
yeah.
He said, even if I don't have a catalyst, I'm gonna take something personal and make it a catalyst.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a catalyst.
Yeah.
Make your own catalyst. Whatever you need.
Make whatever person.
Yeah.
I
took that person.
Yeah, man. So that's kind of crazy, man. But yeah, man, I think that's true, man. You gotta have that why some way, somehow, to be able to push yourself. But I think it's, a lot of people think that, and you see these commercials about wholesaling all the time, where it's like you can wholesale, you can start doing this thing, and it will come fast, it'll come easy, it'll come quick, right? It's like, dude, it don't come fast, it don't come easy, and it don't come quick.
It
Like,
comes relatively easy. It depends on what you've been doing. You've been working on the railroad. Might come easy.
I don't know. It still might not come easy.
Might
right?
not come easy.
Yeah, so like most of the time, 99% of the time, it doesn't come easy. 99% of the time, it doesn't come quick. And 99% of the time, it ain't free.
It ain't okay. It ain't free. We can all agree on that. I mean, after I listened to Byron and he told me to stop playing games with all those crazy lists and stop doing all this stuff, I got a deal closed in about 3.5 months or something. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
99% of people ain't gonna have somebody that say, "Hey, this is what you should do." 99% of the people don't have nobody to really talk to. They just out here maybe trying to do something. And they're like you, they just keep doing that same thing and then stop and be like, "Yeah, I was trying to do this, but it never worked out." And, I stopped,
He's got a point. He's got a point. How long would it have taken me to switch it up
or quit?
Or quit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know, man. That's why I tell people now. It's like, if you'd asked me 2 years ago, I would have said, no, don't get anybody to teach you or get anybody to show you the way. But
this guy
2 years ago, I would say, no way. Even I was talking to Dad about going to the Keith.
I remember.
And I was like, dude, no way. It's like, I can't do it. It's like, and Thad's the one that said, do it. Go ahead, go ahead,
you can write it off, man.
Yeah, you can write it off and all this stuff. But dude, I did not want to do it. But now looking back, it's like, shoot, if you got somebody that can tell you how to do this thing, I'm telling you, you can cut the line, because like I said, 99 out of 100 people that try to do this ain't gonna do one deal. They ain't gonna do nothing. Right? 99 out of 100. Right? They ain't gonna do nothing. So if you got somebody that can help you, I think you definitely got to take the advice, whatever. Um, but but yeah, man, I think you got to take it. And then the other thing is just understanding that you're gonna have to be like Jordan said, in it for the long haul, man. You know, you got to be in it. Whether you making money, losing money, whatever, you got to be in it. So
Yeah,
I think
agree.
those are the keys. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, man, this is the mindset Monday. Just wanted to like bring y'all some stuff that can help, level up your mindset. Because like most of the stuff is mental, man. I remember Max Maxwell always talking about, mindset, mindset, mindset. But it truly is mental. Like once you do it, you realize like, dang, there was nothing stopping me except me just doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like there was really no difference between me now and me then except doing. Right. So I thought that's a big thing. Right. You got anything else, Stan?
I mean, I'm just agreeing with you right now, but do I have anything else about mindset? Or at least about not even. I mean, I guess just wholesaler mindset. I mean, I agree with everything you said. I already said for myself personally. No, I don't think I got anything else. Um, don't stop, keep at it, don't give up, stay in the game. Be that person. As soon as you stop texting, somebody else gonna be, getting your deal. As soon as you stop calling, you be like, oh man, they sold to somebody else.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, whatever happened to that guy? Like I was talking. It happened. So just keep at it. I don't. I mean, don't stop.
Yep.
You know, you might have to. Oh, go ahead, man.
No, I was just saying consistency is the key.
Yeah, consistency. Even if you gotta walk,
Keep on walking to California.
keep on walking, man. We'll be here when you get here.
But
we'll
I'll
be,
see you when you get this.
be here when you get here.
But shoot, man, we finna go ahead and get off, man. We're gonna go ahead and end the episode today. We'll be back on this thing tomorrow. Uh,
Tomorrow.
appreciate everybody coming through. Cordero, Gabrielle. Cordero said appreciate y'all jumping on the line. Help me get my mind right. Does Thad have any book recommendations? I know he talked about Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Richest Man in Babylon already. You got anything else, Thad?
It depends. I don't know if you have any kids yourself, but I like. I gotta look up the name of the book. I'm gonna try to put it like somewhere, like or I'll bring it up tomorrow. But it's like a family wealth generation, like how to plan your family, how to plan your life, like like a multi generational wealth building kind of books. I don't even have a family, but it's good to before you had a family to read a book. I don't know if you got a family, Cordero, but I actually can't remember the name of the book. I'm gonna put that in here. Like I'm sure y'all already know about the 10X because Byron be dropping that one, but I'm gonna put it in here maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna look it up, but I just like cash flow, wealth, that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna look it up. I mean, you got millionaire real estate investor, but you're not trying to be real. But you might be millionaire real estate investor is a good book. It is. I don't know if you've read that one, Byron. Yeah, it's a good book. It
Yeah.
talks about the benefits of buying on 30-year loans versus 15-year loans. If you were to take the equity out of each purchase at a certain percentage and then reinvest the money and do it over and over and over again, how big your portfolio would be, over a certain amount of time. That's a good book. Um, but as far as that, there's one more pretty good book. Look, the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. You might have to read that, Cordero, for your VAs. Like even me and Byron might have to do a mastermind with our VAs.
Yeah.
With Laura on how to lead her people to success.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, that's all I got though. Hopefully, Kadera, what books you got for me? If you got some books for me and Byron or for some of the other people, put them in the comments, and I'll try to get the audio book and tell you what I think.
Say check them out.
Yeah, I'll listen. I'll listen to it. I gotta listen to something while I'm over here in lunch control.
But yeah, man. But appreciate everybody coming through. Gabrielle, Jordan, Ali, Cody. Who else we have coming through? Yep, I think I got everybody. Jordan, man. Jordan came through. But man, I appreciate y'all coming through. We finna get out of here. It's a wrap. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'm gonna walk, Jordan. I'm walking 30 minutes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Byron, you walking today? You play basketball?
No,
I'm trying to drag Byron in. Like, if I gotta walk, you gotta walk too. But he be playing. You know. All right, I'm gonna walk. All right. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, man.